Yeah. Old school. That's really from the 90s. Before the 90s. But we all love the 90s. That's all it is. You hear that? Alright, let's move to the deep one. I got that.
Gotta get up the nerve to get my swerve on. Gotta do it fast and he'll be gone. Doesn't the beat just for luck that somebody else will scoop him up. Can't have that, wanna be that girl that find herself a perfect match. They wanna come on as being too fly. Got contact eye to eye. Then I walked over to him slowly. Said I know you don't know me, but this might be my only shot at a tenderoni. He told me that we can do this, cause a girl like you I can't resist. Got straight to the point, no time to play. Didn't need no game, just had to say, shorty swing my way. You sure look good to me.
Who sang this? I never knew who sang it. And who was this rap? I don't even know who it is. Like Gangsta Boo? Whoops, y'all. No, I think that's all.
Nah, this was a fun for real.
I'll hold you tight all through the night. Anything that you want, I'll keep it wrong. Boy, you're gonna see how good it can be.
So is Shorty, she white or black? Mixed.
All through the night. Anything that you want, I'll
She look like the female version of Zombie.
She do. That's his sister. Hold on. Speaking of, what's really good though, man, we gotta tap back in, you know what I'm saying? The people probably been wondering where these episodes at. Well, here they go. You know what I'm saying? Brand new, fresh off the press. We back. It's your boy, Amiri Millie, and we're here with my cousin.
CC, C Latte, Sierra Latte, CC, Sierra, whatever you want to call me, you know, on those terms. That's me.
You did.
Hey!
And look, be on the lookout for season 2. That's in the works. We gonna figure something out for that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? This season 1 right now. We've been introducing a bunch of stuff. Y'all can see prototype stages, you know what I'm saying? But we got more and more coming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta keep it's progress. You know what I mean? Building up, you know?
Yep, they see it. You know what I'm saying? You see it. But nothing new around here. We just tapping in.
Per usual, every couple of months.
Damn, it's like it's my fault.
No, I think it's mine. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
It's both of I don't want to be cussing like that, y'all. I'm sorry. Excuse us. Yeah, I mean, it's life. It's nobody's fault. Not yours nor mine.
Time just be going by, really. That's what it is.
Man, busy. We got lives outside of this.
Definitely got lives, you know. And that's all it be. But we tapping in now, so that's what count. You know what I'm saying?
Very good. That part.
But show.
So while we talking about us, before we get into what we got for y'all tonight.
Oh yeah, you got your costumes on. It's Halloween. Y'all don't even know. I think it's what's that? The 28th or something. It's almost Halloween.
Today's the 27th.
But if you don't got your costume, go get one of them right now.
Get you a costume.
You know what I'm saying?
Have a nice time. Cuz got his house decorated, y'all. I didn't expect it. When I came in, I'm like, oh, Halloween decorations. He said he festive, yo.
Yeah, y'all can't see it, but there's all type of little shit hanging up for Halloween just cuz. Like,
it looks good, too.
Know, don't even trip. All this came from the dollar store. I spent like $17 on all of it.
So that means he got 17 items.
For real, all of them. So we're going to add those up.
Hey, but that's pretty dope. It looks good. Are you going to pass out candy on Halloween to the kids?
Negative. You know,
wait, why?
That's a commitment. Like, you got to be by the door like the whole night. You can't
your door's right there.
Yeah, but what if I'm not trying to really answer no more ding-dongs and shit?
Well, you turn your light off. So your light's on when you're passing out candy, and then when you're done, you just turn off the light. Then if they come, you don't answer, but they're not supposed to come when the light's off. Right. Parents know. Parents know. Only when the light is on outside. That's when you go to that door.
Right, but see, they might be walking up, and I might turn it off mid-walk. Like, hold on, we got the candy. They gonna see me do it.
Wait a minute. You know what that just brought me to? I don't know if y'all remember if you ever watched Big Daddy was Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
And they went to that man's house that had the CDs and shit because he was out of candy.
Right.
And he told him, "Bro, I'm out of candy."
Yeah.
He said, "So what?
Right.
Give me the CDs."
Right.
DVDs,
You want some movies? Come on.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
Give him a juice box and stuff,
Right.
maybe a soda.
What else you want? Scuba Steve. Like,
They gonna think they came up. We
For
got
real.
sodas from that house. They gonna come over here every
more
year.
people. I'm like, ah, damn. Here we go.
He giving out sodas. Forget the candy.
For real.
He giving out sodas.
King size candy bars. I know it's a good house. What? They got big candy over there. Like, shit.
You gonna dress up?
I'm thinking about getting a costume just cause.
But where you gonna go with it? You're not gonna pass out candy.
Shit. There's parties, there's costume parties. You know, you win
Do you
prizes.
go? That's the question.
I wouldn't go, but I would linger in my costume. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God, cuz. Okay, who would you
You
be?
know
Who
what
would
I'm
you be?
saying?
Would you be somebody scary?
Nah. That's like I've already been scary shit. I would just be like random shit at this point, like for like Space Coast, Coast to Coast or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's real. Police officer?
Is that what he is?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, just a police officer? Nah, I couldn't just as no cop though. I don't know. I take that shit too serious and be like, hey, come here, what are you doing? Like, I don't want to start acting like the law around this.
Get you a girl like, hey, we'll get him some cups.
Hey, next thing you know, she done got cuffed up. Like, damn.
Oh, that's
Cuffed
funny
it.
stuff. Yeah, that's funny, but my job, they keep telling us to dress up. I ain't dressing
You don't want to dress up?
So you gonna buy my costume?
Shit.
That's a one-day thing. I'm not
That's
buying
true.
a damn costume. And for work?
You can make one though, shit.
That is very true, but my creative side on that note over there is like, wait, what?
Oh.
I'm still working on that side of my life, guys. Hold on.
Mm.
I wasn't taught to sew like that. I wasn't taught that shit. But actually, the lady at the PCA for now,
Right.
she just taught me to sew the other day. It's just a little simple sew. She's like, it's simple to sew a button on back onto her coat.
Mm.
She's like, she's Korean and she's like 87 years old.
Oh,
And
yeah.
her ass be talking shit all the time to me, y'all. But she's cool and she definitely be teaching me some jewels and stuff. But some stuff that I ain't learned growing up, and I appreciate it. She funny though.
Yeah, that's good. Anytime I could take wisdom from somebody, definitely I'm all ears. Because people be having game, they'll put you on to stuff. And it's like, oh, now that you told me that, it changed my whole perspective.
Oh man.
For real, my whole mindset has shifted. Like, I love a good word of advice.
Especially from an older person.
Yeah,
Who,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like real, like older that's already been through more than me type stuff. Great.
Mhm.
It's so great.
They be knowing.
They do.
For real, but like, when do you know to not take advice from somebody versus like, okay, because it could just be someone that's like want to put their 2 cents in. Everyone kind of want to seem like they helping out, but at some point, when is it like, I'm gonna take advice from this person, but not you or not them? Like, you know what I'm saying? How do you know when to not take advice?
Personally, excuse me. I would think like when you see, like if you personally know these people and you've seen their results.
Oh,
You seen where they've been or heard about where they've been. You know, sometimes if they're older, you didn't see where they was because you wasn't here yet.
Right.
But you heard about where they've been, where they started their process, basically where they started, where they was in the middle, and then where they are now. If they're in the same place they was back then, I don't think you should listen to them.
Mm.
But if they're a little bit further, you know what I'm saying, you've seen different results from what you heard about from their beginning, I think that's something you may want to not really listen to, but just, think about. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should listen to anybody but yourself inside, yourself.
True.
But I'd rather just person who took that route, you know what I'm saying, instead of the person who maybe thought about taking her out, but they didn't, and they're still back at square one. And sometimes I think that's me, guys. What the heck? Oh, don't listen to me, okay? But listen to me, because I know what I'm talking about, but I don't, okay? Because clearly I don't listen. And a lot of times we don't listen to ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't take our own advice. We can, that's why I said, like, we can learn, and that's another thing. That's what I'm saying, like, a lot of people who have been, can tell you some stuff, they didn't take their own advice, or they didn't take somebody else's advice, but they learned from it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they just didn't do it because sometimes, man, our flesh is weak.
Yeah,
We are
that's
weak
true.
souls, for real.
Mhm.
Like, we can want one thing, but sometimes our flesh takes us another way, and that's just what it be sometimes. So, it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
But
that's why I tell some people, like, hey, don't even speak on this because you don't know. Like, for real, because you can't listen to everybody. Like, sometimes people will have you going left. Like, wait, what? Like, nah, you gotta know when to tell people, hey, shut your ass up. Like, you don't know. But nah, I'm saying, but like, nah, for real, like,
he's serious, and he okay.
look, guys. But nah, I just wanted to see, like, what you would think about that. 'Cause we was talking about, like, the person for your job and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all, it's a laid back night. It's a Friday. It's October 27th. Do you know what today is? So, do you remember your great grandma?
Who lived like past 100?
Yeah. It's her birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, I gotta take a little
Shots
sip.
it up, right? We gonna cheers. We already taking our much cheers.
Hey, happy birthday, great grandma.
All right.
That was the first original great grandma. I was like, wait, great grandma who lived? She lived to be over 100 years old. Like, sheesh.
She was 105 when she died, actually.
Yeah,
She's
that's a
right.
long life.
She died in September of 2005. That was my sophomore year. Yep. She was 105 and she just missed her birthday to September, October. So she was 105. She was almost 106.
Wow. 100 years. Like, what would you do with 105 years of living, though? Like, that is a long time for real, for real.
It is. What would you do? What would you do past freaking 60?
For real. Because, like, 100 years, it's like, what am I be doing at those 70, 80, 90s?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What would you do?
I'm thinking about, like, even right now, 30s, 40s, 50s. I'm like, what?
For real,
How
what
much life is it?
Shit,
That's a
I'm
long
like,
life.
God, I'm tired of this. Like, where's next?
She's like, look, what's the afterlife?
What's next? I'm ready for something next.
Hey, no, life can get long, though, for real, for real. They say life goes quick, and I believe life do go by quick. Because, you know what I'm saying, looking back at, like, how quick life has passed already, it's like, wow, that has been a minute ago. But you looking ahead, it's like, if you plan 100 years of a life, we not even halfway through. So it's like 100 years living, 105 years living. Like, I don't even know what to do with all those years. Like, for real, for real.
But that's how you know she was blessed. She was clearly doing something. She was doing something to keep going. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't sitting
I'm trying to break the record. I'm going to go for 106. Like, okay, great grandma. Go for 107 years.
Yeah, no, for real.
We going to set the mark. Like, well, you know, your great nephew, now he lived to be 108. Yep, that boy, he was 109. And he didn't tell you this, but he made it.
Man.
I'm be talking to all my great nephews. Like, listen here. Now, when I came out,
You is silly. They all gonna go to Edison.
great uncle, like, look.
I was at Edison. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They gonna tell about your college and stuff
Oh,
like
for
that.
sure. They gonna have to hear these stories.
No, for real. And I think that's what we're missing in this generation, where these kids don't hear stories about their elders. You know what I'm saying? And then we got people our age who want to party still.
Yeah.
With their kids and stuff. Because I know so many people that party with their kids. And when I say party, they drink and they smoke with their kids. And, I'm not judging or nothing, but I just feel like you just setting your kids up for, that's all they look forward to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think people should do that. Like, personally,
like party, smoking, drink with the kids.
Yeah. Because you're just setting them up like, oh, well, that's what my mom and dad does. And they do it with me, so why not keep doing it? So there's nothing to look forward to but that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, and then again, we got these social media and all that stuff, and I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but I think that's just what it is. And so this generation is kind of that way. They that way. That's all I can say, and I just pray for them. That's all I say.
Yeah, but like drawing that line between like, oh, I'm your parent versus I'm your friend versus we kicking it, I'm influencing you to do stuff like, cause I get most parents' take on it is I want them to feel comfortable doing it with me, if not no one else. Like if you're gonna be doing it, at least do it with me so I can, you know what I'm saying, make sure you're safe when doing it and stuff. So
Right, but there's boundaries. You're gonna do it with me, so then that's like again, that's all you're looking forward to. Me and my mom, we're just gonna go hit a blunt.
Right.
My mom's not looking forward to me doing homework.
Right.
Cause she thinks that, oh, you know what I'm saying? She's so focused on me not doing it with somebody else that I can do it with her. So I don't need to do nothing. I don't need to work for nothing because my mom just wants me to smoke with her because she thinks that I'm going to do it with everybody else. Like, I don't think that's the tone we should set for our kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's just letting them know, like, again, they just think that it's comfortable for my mom to smoke with her, so that's all I'm looking forward to with my mom. Mm-hmm. Now, if you think, oh, my mom, she really wants me to have good grades so that I can succeed in life and go up here, when I'm going to try to do that, yeah, I'm going to smoke and drink with my friends. I feel like it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what these people giving your kids are giving me, but at the same time, it's just a respect. I have a different respect level for my mom when she doesn't tell me that I can have a drink with her. Because she thinks I'm her homegirl. Hey, shorty, let's have a drink. Come on, bitch, let's have a drink. You know, like, come on, let's have a drink. I ain't got to do no homework. You're not expecting that out of me. You're expecting me to have a drink with you.
Is that like bonding though? Like she's like, I can drink with my daughter and talk to her about grown woman shit now.
Right, but I'm not grown. I don't even know nothing about being grown at 16, 15, 16. I think I do, but I don't. I want to because that's what I see you doing. That's what I see my friends doing. That's what I see my friends doing with their mom and dad. So, yeah, I want to do that. But we're bonding over drinking liquor. So that's all I think that I should be doing is getting lit, being high, looking like having all the, oh yeah, I got this. Look, I'm talking about looking like something. Y'all ain't tell me, Cuzzin tell me, y'all ain't tell me either. Y'all looking dead at me.
You have to hop in the comments like, look, show you look at your shirt.
Thank you. But no, like, that's all you're telling me is to get high. You're not telling, or get whatever, to, do whatever, but, have a designer. You're not telling me that, I could go be a doctor. I could go be a lawyer. There's people out here talking about their own business. Everybody wants to have their own weed business. Whatever, that's fine. But you're not really technically telling me that because that shit's new here. You're just telling me it's okay to smoke it and drink it. So when I'm smoking and drinking it, it alters my mind. Excuse me. While I'm drinking it, while I'm talking to y'all. But still, I ain't drinking this shit with my son. You know what I'm saying? So it alters my mind.
At one point you might though, like, oh, okay, son, you about to go to the prom, let's have a drink,
No. Do that with your friends. I'd rather you do that outside of me than with me because I need you to understand that you need to respect me and your elders. So if that's what you want to do with your friends, that's what you do with your friends. But be careful. I'm going to talk to you about it and let you know that you do need to be careful about the shit.
That's true.
But don't do it. I don't need you to do that with me.
Right.
I'm over here and you're over here. We're not on the same level. So why am I doing this with you? You don't know shit about what I'm doing. You don't know shit about life. So why am I doing this with you?
Right.
Whether it be bad or good if that's what you experience out there, that's on you. Because I told you about it. And I told you about your friends. I told you about the weed. I told you about the liquor. I told you about the other drugs that could be in all that. But I'm not going to do it with you. I'm not going to make it okay for you to do that. Because it's not okay. I don't want it to be okay. I want you to be better than me. Not be on the same level as me because I'm doing it. I want you to rise above this. So no, I'm not going to do it with you. I'm not going to make it okay because I don't want you to do it. Because I want you to be better. But if you have to do it with your friends, that's on you. Because that's your friends and that's what kids do. Because I was a kid. So I did it with my friends and I thought, my mom didn't drink with me. My mom still don't. Even at 21, 22, my mom wasn't drinking with me. We wasn't cool. We wasn't kicking it. She's like, I'm not your friend. I'm your mother. And I appreciate that. Like, we don't know. And again, if you got to do that with your homies, that's on you. But I'm not gonna do it with you because I want you to succeed. I want you to be much better than me, and this isn't cool. We do it. You're gonna probably do it, but I still don't need you to do it with me. I don't want to be your influence.
Right. You experiment with your kid or your friends.
Your friends, yeah, that's fine. That's what you do. Don't disrespect me in my face. That's disrespectful.
Like, you trying to roll up? Like, what? Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, that's good though, cause setting an example is so important. Cause like it starts at home, like it starts with the parents. Like even at school, like when they are going through life, like the parents at home gotta guide these kids and mold these kids to go out into the world. Like and you don't really want to start them off on a bad footnote. So it's like you want to be the best example you could be, and that already starts with drawing the line. Like, look, I'm here to guide you. I'm here to kind of show you the way of the world. I'm not here to like indulging your leisures and something like your like habits of like if you want to smoke and drink, do other shit like that's cool when you do it at parties when you're your friends. But we at here like I'm trying to raise you. I'm trying to
make you be a great person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And that's just what it is. Like I don't want my son to get no bad shit. Like I would love to supply. I don't want to be your supplier though because nigga, you can't say well shit. My mom helped me smoke. My mom started me. I smoke with my mom. And now you outside like
yeah, you don't want to hear that.
What the fuck?
They call you like so
the fuck now your ass is in child protection and shit.
Real.
Like the fuck now they got the people on me.
Damn, they knocking at your door like, come, we gotta talk to you for a second.
And I don't even smoke, I only drink. But like no. And
but let him tell his shit. My mom hooked me up. Oh damn.
She got bottles just popping out, She poured it up for me.
I was drunk this morning in school. Like, wait, what?
You ain't even fully developed. God dang, what?
His voice still cracking. I'm drunk now.
And my son, he got goals. Like, he trying to be a hooper, so hell no, I'm not about to drink with this nigga, boy.
He
what?
got practice tipsy. My mom poured me a shot earlier.
That's sick. Y'all is sick in this generation, man. I'm gonna give my kids this weed, so they got to get it from. They better get it from somebody else. Goddamn, if they mess up, that's on them. You better.
Damn, he was like, look, you should have been knowing.
No, I mean but that's what I'm saying. You could talk to your kids about it. I would talk to my son like. You don't take a drink from anybody because you don't, you know what I'm saying? You want to be there when they're pouring your drink because you don't know what they're going to put in it. I can talk to my son about that or your weed. You don't smoke weed with anybody and you see him roll it up. You got to look at the weed. Okay, I can teach you, but I'm not going to do it with you. That's the difference. That's all. That's all. I'm not going to do it with you. But I'll talk to you about it because that's just like sex. They talk about the birds and the bees. You got to talk to your kids about sex. You got to tell them. You can't just let them just go out and just do it. No, we're going to talk about it, but I'm not going to have sex with my son because...
Whoa, that sounds crazy.
But you got to think about it. So does that.
Whoa, that is too...
No, you got to listen. Listen to it.
Whoa,
I'm going to smoke with my child because I don't want them to get smoke from somebody else. Well, I'm going to have sex with my kid because I don't want them to get an STD from somebody else. That sounds the same. It sounds stupid as F.
Whoa.
That sounds the same.
That is crazy.
It's sick. Wow. But what I'm saying, that's sick. I'm going to roll up with my kid and I'm going to smoke with my kid because I don't want them to have weed from somebody else. But that's something that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to have sex with my child. It's really sick. And I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, just compare the two. I'm going to have sex with my son because I don't want my son to get an STD from another girl.
The headline gonna be like, mother claims to have sex with son. Like, hold on, wait, what?
No, I'm gonna talk to you about sex. I'm gonna talk to you about weed. I'm gonna talk to you about liquor. I'm gonna talk to you about your friends and whatever else. I'm just gonna have these conversations.
But the parties is different. They're not going to house parties like the way they used to be, where it's like, yo, I'm going to house party, I'll be back. Like, where you might not be able to see them until they get back, because like cell phone wasn't really like that. So it's like, our kids really going to house parties and doing all this stuff. They still going to out and experiencing like that type of, I guess, indulgence of drugs, liquor, alcohol, sex, all this stuff. Like, I don't know, kids are having a different upbringing now. They're not really going around and being out there like that for real.
So sometimes you just gotta go along, but you ain't gotta fucking give them. You ain't gotta give them the bait. You don't have to give them the bait, but you can go check it out. You can go talk to them about it. You don't have to give them the bait. That's all it is. Because I feel like when you give them the bait, you're just showing them like shit. I don't see nothing in you, but you're just gonna be like me.
Hold on, would you give different advice to a son versus a daughter?
I'll give them the same advice.
Damn.
Why not?
Shit, nope, I gotta switch it up. Alright, here, son. For you, this is what we got. Daughter, this is how it is. Like, you know
Nah,
what I'm
because
saying?
it's still a sick world. Because as a guy, you can still have messed up women that can play you just as much as a girl can have a guy that can play you. I just feel like it's the same sick world. You just gotta, same advice, same everything, because people are people. It's honestly like we all the world tries to say women, men, we're all human. So we all have the same, like, again, I'm always gonna go revert to the Bible. Sin. We was all here put up on sin. And if you go back to the first book of the Bible, Eve was the woman who took the apple, who took the bait. You know what I'm saying? Before the man. But at the same time, like I said, there's so many different stories in the Bible that where it's women and men. We all got the same sin. We all feel the same sin. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same.
Like, what are some signs that you being played though? Like, damn, wait a minute, I'm peeping game. Hold up now. What's some signs that you know you being played?
Well, that's a good question. Oh, I gotta think about that. You asked me that earlier. Like, I don't know. Being played like what though?
Shit, when you talking to somebody and you start feeling like you getting played, what are some signs you start peeping? Like, wait a minute, I think this motherfucker playing with me. Like,
I feel like if somebody's asking you questions, or for me asking me questions and hearing my answers, and then they start like talking about what I just told them.
damn, you start feeling played already? That's early.
That's very early, but I'm telling you how I think, and then you start giving me game, or you start talking to me about the way that I think. You start telling me, you start saying stuff that aligns with what I just told you.
Right. Got all the cheat answers. He like, look, she just said that.
Yeah, so let me just go ahead. You're playing me. I mean, right there. That's just it.
Hey, I've never heard that. That's interesting.
Wait a minute. Like, I just said this, and then you just came back and then like answered my questions, or gave me some game, or gave me some, I'm not gonna say game, but just gave me some, some information about you, about everything that I just said.
Right.
That's game. That's game right there. That's the game. That's the game to me. So that's when I start to feel played. Period. Like, and so now I'm just looking at you like, yeah. I mean, right there, I think that's just plain as day for me. I don't even know how to go any further. Like,
And after you see that, you like, shit.
after that,
up.
it's like, okay, do I play a game or just like, no? Honestly, I went out. I don't go out. I went to a bar a few weeks ago on my
Shit, let
homegirls.
the games begin. Yeah, you better play.
I don't even play no more.
You don't play no more?
Nah, I'm too old. Not no more. Back in the day, I used to love that shit, but I'm not no more. Shit, I'm telling niggas, I'm engaged. I ain't got my rings on right now, but I got a ring that says mom on it.
Yeah.
And I usually wear it on this middle finger right here. When I went to the bar, a couple guys, I smile at a guy. I'm a flirt. I used to be a big flirt, not no more, but I'll smile at a guy, I'm smiling, and I guess he thinks that's his cue to come on over.
Of course, shit.
So he came over and he, I don't know what he said.
What did he say?
I don't even remember. He just was like, oh, he noticed that I was smiling. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna come through. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just smiling because you keep looking at me.
Yeah.
You won't stop. So it's okay. I'm
Nah, you was feeling this nigga. You was feeling this nigga.
No, not at
The
all.
whole time she was like, hey.
Not at all. I was just smiling because you keep looking at me. So I'm a little bashful because, you smiling at me or whatever. But no, I was not feeling none of these guys. That was their period. But
damn, silly niggas off.
I'm just cool. So he like, what's up? I switched my mom ring from my middle to my ring finger. Like, I'm married.
Damn.
I'm married. Like, that's just what I kept telling all the guys though. And he's like, oh, you married? He's like, oh, I can't buy you a drink. Back in the day, I'd be like, yeah. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, go ahead. Double shot 2 of them.
No, period. Me and my bitch,
Hold on. Cause like you said, you not playing no more with motherfuckers at all. Like at this point.
Man, too old. I've been there and done that for so long. Like, so long. Like, why? No, I deserve better. I'm better.
You over all the games.
Yeah. And
When did you reach that point though? Like, it had to be when you like, I'm just tired, man. At what point did you just make the switch?
Well, I have this man who's been on my heels since 2013, 2014. I mean, but you know what? Honestly, that's why I ain't gonna lie. I love COVID. I'm so happy COVID came. Like COVID, 2020 was my year to really, like, I got my me time in. I got my prayer time in. I got my I feel like during COVID was just that time for me to really reflect. That's when I started reading some stuff a little bit more. I started writing more. Like, I've always written, but during COVID I got to really write, you know what I'm saying, and really just reflect on where I was and where I wanted to be.
Right.
And then like over this last year too, like I'm just over, and just not even, and just the experiences with guys and the cycle. It's a cycle. The cycle
never ends.
It never ends until you make it end. And that's what I'm learning, and that's another thing. Like, I used to love I'm a Gemini, so I used to love, I'm a flirt, you know what I'm saying? I love to flirt.
Like, look, next.
You know what I'm saying?
The cycle continues.
Period. It goes on and on and on. And it's just like, but where do you get satisfied? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Where's the true satisfaction? Because you can go on and on and on with a person. Yeah, I know I'm about to be cussing it, but you go on and on with a person and never ever feel satisfied about it.
Whew. Shit. That's deep though.
It's so serious. You go on and on. You can try to feel the satisfaction.
Never satisfied though.
You can try to feel it. You want to feel it, but it's not real. You know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of what I've been. It's not real because there's so many different circumstances of why it's not real.
It's even obtainable. Like, people are just never gonna be satisfied though. Even if you give them everything.
You can give a person the world. You can give them your drawers and they ain't gonna be satisfied. I might be one of them people. You can give me your jaws, what is this? Ugh. You know what I mean? Like, it's that. But I just feel like no person can truly satisfy another person. That's how I feel.
Right.
You gotta be able to do it for yourself. And a person that wants to truly satisfy you has to allow you to be that person for yourself, and for you to be that person for yourself. And then somewhere, somehow, some way, you meet in the middle to be that for each other to really make a relationship work.
Damn.
That's how I truly feel. That's what I've been learning. Again, I've been in an on and off relationship for 10 years now with a person, and not even 10, it's been 9 years actually. And basically, but that's just kind of what I'm learning, and that's just what I'm learning.
Nah, for real. That never satisfied thing is a real thing, because like, you can't really get satisfaction in someone else, because no matter what, they're always gonna let you down. That satisfaction is set so high, that bar is set way up there, like no one can really reach that. So you gonna always be disappointed in what you had expectations for someone else for. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to really be like, yeah. But
I feel like we shouldn't set these expectations on people. I even read a book about that this minute.
Yeah.
The ice is so cold, y'all. We shouldn't set expectations so high for others, and then when we do, we got to realize that we all are humans, so are they, and they're not gonna meet those expectations. So we gotta find, again, a medium. We gotta find a medium. Only you can set them expectations high for yourself, but at the same time, you're not always gonna meet your own expectations that high. That's all the time. Mm-hmm. So you gotta just be okay with letting stuff go and moving forward, and just trying again. I feel like it's kind of just about that. I'm over here preaching to myself while I'm talking to y'all, man. telling myself some stuff, man. I'm answering my own questions sometimes. It's crazy.
Hey, that's what needs to be heard. Like, that's the wisdom, shit. Cause you done been through it now. You done seen it, like, and now you know. I'm not gonna keep doing this, cause like it's a never-ending thing. Like, you're never gonna get what you need or what you want out of it. So we all have that self-reflection though. Like, some people might be in denial about the shit. Like, you might have peeped game, but it's like, what do you do? So it's like, yeah, you can either keep chasing that and you keep going through the cycle, okay, maybe the next person, but at some point, like, do you just give up and become like, okay, damn, everybody I meet, I'm not even trying to take it there because I know it's about to be. What's the point of wasting that type of time? But I don't know, you can't really think like that either. So I'd be like, I can't do that, because I'd be there too, where it's like, what's the point? Like, for real. But it's like, shit, you never know. Like,
You don't. So how do you know?
shit, you won't until you go through and see those, like, those signs and those stages, like, wait, is this person for real or is they not for real? Like,
Right, but we're always comparing that new thing to that old thing.
oh, shoot, yeah.
And then we're like, oh,
That's
you
tough.
just look like this. It may not even be that though. You know what I'm saying? It just may look like that in that one moment. So how do we like break it down to make it seem like, or not seem like, but break it down to where it's like it may or may not be this. You know what I mean? How do you differentiate the two? Because I don't know. But
yeah, I don't know either. I wish I knew, shit. Like, you gotta stay on your toes. Like, stay 10 toes down, man. Don't sleep at the wheel. I'm trying to tell you, like, stay open. Don't blink an eye. Like, I'm telling you, because that'll tell you everything you need to know for real. Like, I mean, because don't get me wrong, like, it's kind of tough to be able to tell sometimes, because, like, some people are good at playing the game, and that's the
That
thing.
part.
Some people are good at playing the game.
Man,
And, like,
it's like playing chess.
you gotta be 10 toes down, so it's like you can't lose sight of the goal, don't lose sight of the mission. So like that's the main thing, because over time you will see like, oh, I see what they're trying to do, I see what their game plan is, I see all that, but not saying it's gonna be easy, because some people disguise it well. Like, you might not know what they up to, like, cause people been at it for a minute too. Like, they got experience, so they know what they doing. So it's like, you know, it's like battle of the like minds, just okay, how they coming, or you know what I'm saying, how I'm gonna come, but don't get caught too deep. Like, I'm telling you, shit.
Cause it's saying right there, that part is so real. And that's what sucks about life. Because everybody, we all want love, we all want that, you know, we all want a relationship. But we all have our childhood trauma and, you know, trauma period. And how do you just figure out who can you trust and who you can't? And it's so hard.
Hey, who can you trust for real? It's like, damn, like, shit, all through this traumas and what we seen just growing up through life. Because after a while, you become, like, so experienced with just certain stuff. Like, wait, I just seen this at this stage and seen this at this stage. It's like, now you add it all up. It's like, wait a minute, like, the world kind of twisted, like,
Man, what can you do? What can we do, you know? I ain't gonna lie, I still pray to God. I have just a little bit of faith. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'll be talking that talk like I'm just, you know, there's something, because I wasn't just poofed here. There's somebody that made me, and I think it was God. I believe that. Especially, I don't know. I ain't gonna go into that with y'all, man. Not today, but.
hey, you just gotta navigate these waters, man. Don't get lost. Follow the North Star, because it's easy to drift. And I'm telling you, you'll look up and be completely like, damn.
The storm have you
where
going
the
up,
hell
down.
am I at? Like, how did I get here? And
But
you won't know.
You won't, but you do got to remember the stuff that you overcame.
Who you do?
Because when
That
you
keep you going.
that keeps you going. The stuff, the overcoming of whatever is what keeps us going. I ain't gonna lie, this has been keeping me going. But like I said, I still be like, what? I got, like I said, a little bit of faith. I got that faith just because I'm still here. I'm still alive. Like, what? I can't, and when I die, where
Still
am I
making it
going?
happen.
But at the same time, it's hard. It's really hard. So don't feel bad. Like me, coming from me, I would just tell us all, you know, I'm telling you and me and Cuzzo and myself too, just we can't feel bad for doubting anything.
True.
But at the
Don't
same
feel
time,
bad for that. Have
just-
your doubts.
You have your doubts, but just remember, as a woman, if my man has a plan, and I'm talking to myself right now, my man got a plan, I gotta follow the plan.
Damn. That's all I was trying to explain too, because I was thinking like these supposed to stick with me in that moment, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know.
We don't have trust. Like a lot of us women, speaking on me, we do not trust you.
Why is that? Why is the trust so broken? Like, what in the hell?
I don't know. Like, I mean, for me,
Hey, they don't trust us at all, fellas. Listen, these women don't trust us. Like, look,
Yeah.
they like, look, you sure you know what you're doing? Like, they looking at us like, okay.
Man.
For real.
A lot of, like, we just have so much trauma, and it's just like we need to heal before we keep trying to be serious with the next person.
Right.
Because we're over here comparing. Like, when something happens, she probably compared that situation to a situation she had with somebody who's not like you. You know what I'm saying? Who's probably would leave her for real, but not like, who has different intentions. And you know what I'm saying? So that trauma just hits. And so, yeah, we're going to trust our friend over a guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that we have to, like, we got to get help. Like, there's, like, women, the trauma we got, I mean, we really got to get, like, real therapy, some prayer, some real church or something. We all just got to really get help. And I'm speaking for myself, too, because I'm in that predicament, kind of predicament now.
Oh, what?
So, it's just, like, we gotta get some type of therapy so we can learn to trust the next person. If we're gonna really want to be with somebody, we gotta let go. We can't compare you know, or that man to the last relationship. We got to give you a chance to show us, women. We gotta let these men show us, not just think like, oh, we just in a situation, so now they're gonna be like the next person. They may or may not be. We just gotta let go and let it be. And if they do show us that, then we react, not react before they show us, because that's where we messed up. And we be manless, and we be mad, and we be bitter, and we be talking stuff. And not all men are the same. No, you know, like, maybe there are some men who really want to show us real stuff. And I'm talking to myself right now. I'm talking to you, okay?
Hey.
But that was rude. I mean, but like you said, there's just some things. That was a simple one, though.
Yeah.
But it must have been really deep for somebody's trauma.
It was deep. It was out of deep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. You can never be too sure about some stuff, you know? But you was about to say something about you had something similar, though. So I was waiting, though. Like, it was for real.
I mean, you know, I always talk about my situations on this show. Yeah, I know about my ex, you know, that I've been with, you know, for the last few years. And I mean, just really, I just don't be trusting him. And I would leave him for my friend too. Like,
shit.
My friend said she got me in your house. I was stuck here waiting for the tow man. You know what I'm saying?
He like, yeah, back it on up right here. Yeah, come on.
But he's like, why would you leave? I got this handled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that serious. Calm down. But as somebody who's so traumatized by so much stuff, it's just like, I don't want to trust you. I want to trust me.
Damn.
I just want to trust what I know, because, like, I don't want to trust you. I want to trust what I know. And I know me, and I know my friends, but as a man,
that do make sense.
You
like,
men just...
You might drop the ball. It's okay. I'm alone, you know what I'm saying? That kind of...
But learning and just talking to you about what I just said, like I said, I'm talking to myself, is still like, give that man a chance. At least he's trying.
True.
You know what I mean? Because, like, I mean, I've been around dudes that are like, well, that tell me that they gonna leave me.
Right.
And be back, or, you know what I'm saying, in that situation. I ain't never had nobody say, come on, let's go.
Right.
You know what I mean? They be like, oh, just wait here, and I'm gonna go. Like, wait, what? You know, but I've had a man, and what you're saying, like, let's go, you know what I mean? We gonna get it, we gonna figure it out. And it's just like, nowadays we're just so spoiled and arrogant as women. We are, and I am. And, you know, I don't trust what you saying. I don't care what you talking about. I
Right.
got this. I'm independent. You know that INDEPENDENT. You know what that means?
About to get into some
stuff.
worse shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on that Webby. Hey, got her own house. She got her own car. Two jobs. You know she a bad girl. Hey, what? And that could be messed up sometimes when you know, men want to be men, and we gotta let these guys be the men sometimes. It's not always about stroking ego. It's about just give and take. I guess that's what a relationship is what I've been told.
Yep.
This is what I've been told. Look, I ain't know.
But if you know that backup plan might be worse, you might want to be like, hey, come get me.
No, for real. Like sometimes your friend might take longer. That bitch might, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around that. Like you with your man, you might as well just deal with that with your man. Your man, again, like you said, it makes you stronger. That makes y'all relationship stronger. Y'all been through something together. Y'all had to walk the side,
right,
the medium together. You know what I mean?
Get the gas.
Like, but that will build y'all. You just, we as women just gotta learn how to let go and not hold on to this bougie mentality. It's a mentality that we got, and we just gotta kind of let it go and just let our men be men. Like, it might be embarrassing too, though. You know, some women might just be embarrassed. Like, I don't want to be honest, I had a robbed. You know.
True. Damn, for real.
How would
Car
they
stealing.
stuff?
Gotta walk to the gas station.
But again, that's between you and your man.
You gotta push.
That's between you and your man, and I might build you. You know, that's that bougie mentality that we just gotta get over, and it is what it is because, nigga, would you hear in the 20s, the freaking 1800s, picking cotton with your man? You know what I mean?
Shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Or boycotting with your man? Like, at least you're not doing that, nigga. You're just walking to get some gas with your man, or maybe walking home. Like, we gotta stop being so freaking bougie, bro. We just gotta love and accept where we are at this moment today. And I'm talking to myself while I'm talking. I don't even know because I'm about to call my man after this show. Like, what? Like, why am I, like, humble yourself. You got to be humble. We got to humble ourselves, guys. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much, Josh.
That's real. Like,
we gotta humble ourselves. I gotta humble myself. Like, we not better than nobody, cause you don't want to walk the street. You don't want to be pulled over and car broke down. Like, what? That don't. No, we have to humble ourselves. It happens, and we just gotta accept it and accept it and embrace it, cause maybe it's trying to teach us something. You know, that's all I say. And I'm gonna shut up now. Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
No, that's real. I mean, it's not easy to do. You know, it's to put your trust in someone. We talk about how trust is so broken and easily damaged. Like, to put your trust in someone else, it's like take a lot. Because it's like releasing a lot of your power. It's relinquishing a lot of your say. So it's like, damn, now I don't have no legs. I'm putting all this into you. Like, okay, you're trusting them to make the right decisions. And sometimes we don't really feel comfortable with that. Like, I want to be able to make decisions because I know how the outcome will be versus the unknown of what's about to happen following your lead.
Right,
like,
right.
And it's already let us down this fuck, so it's like, damn, now
right.
what?
Why I gotta keep doing
Right, I gotta keep going. How far are we going?
We gotta walk 10
Right,
miles.
10 miles. You done got 8 blocks up. Like, okay. There's no gas station this way. We went the wrong way. Hold on, this way. You like, what? We went the wrong way. I thought you knew where we was going. Like, okay, for real this time, we going this way. You get there, there's no gas station. What? Someone told me it's a gas station. Oh my God.
But that's life.
Damn, but how far do you be like, okay, look, that's enough. I'm not about to be doing this because you don't know where you're taking us. Your leadership is not good. Like,
well, that's a different kind of, that situation is a bad situation to compare your leadership to because you don't know. So you're just trying to figure it out too, but you need to trust me while I'm trying to figure it out. And if I'm wrong, just trust that I'm going to make sure you're okay and that I'm going to make sure I get it right. That's a different type of leadership. Now, if you got some leadership where you got a nigga that's doing drugs and shit like that, that's a leadership that you don't want to trust, okay? And when I say drugs, I mean Coca-Cola and, you know, those type of drugs that are, you know what I'm saying, that's that, or have a gambling habit, that's spending their money all on gambling. Like, that's a different type of trust. But when your car breaks down, of course, I don't know where we're going either, but I'm going to figure it out. And if we got to go right and we're wrong, it's okay. We'll be okay. Just know I'm going to get you back left to get us back to the other place. And we just got to you just got to trust that I'm going to take care of you while I'm trying to figure it out as a man. And talking to myself right now. God, ow, y'all. Oh, God.
Having an epiphany tonight. Like, oh my.
I really am though, y'all. Like, I got a good man, and I just keep just like, and when I say I got a good man who wants to not just take care of me, and I don't want that to be the basis of my relationship, but just somebody that wants to make sure me and my son are straight. Regardless, if he gotta go left and figure it out on his own, he will, and he'll come back. Or if he wants to bring me with, he'll go do it on his own, because I'll be that mug. That's just what I'm talking about. Like, I ain't trusting you to go that way, but you can go that way. And when you figure it out, then you come back here, and then you come get me. Then I go. That's how I think.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You sure it's a gas station up there now? They told you seen it? You went up there?
Yeah.
I swear. Put that on something.
You go get the gas. I'll sit right here now waiting. When you come back with the gas, that's my man.
Hey.
You know what I mean? You got something that might happen to you, female that's like that too.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You